I only meant to scare the thief away. But in that split second, the doorbell rang suddenly. Terrified, I pulled the trigger. My wife rushed into the living room. The lights came on. I saw blood welling up in the eyes of the stranger I had shot. The police arrived quickly. They confirmed that the intruder was a wanted criminal named Freddy. The sheriff told me not to worry. It was considered self-defense. The next morning, the sheriff mentioned that the intruder had a father who was serving time, and coincidentally, he was released today. I began to fear retaliation, so I decided to visit Freddy's grave in the cemetery. I sat in my car. Suddenly, an old man appeared at the window. In that moment, I understood. He was Freddy's father, who had just been released from prison. What he said next sent a chill through me.
Oh, that was a nice picture of your family in the paper. Your boy. He looks a whole lot like you, doesn't he?
I immediately took my wife and son home, but as soon as we reached the door, I discovered that it had been forced open. I told my wife to take our son back to the car for cover. I grabbed a tool from the boot myself. Then I went inside alone to investigate. At first, I didn't see anyone. However, when I entered my son's bedroom, I found a bullet on the floor. Following the line of sight, I saw a stuffed toy. One of its eyes had been gouged out. I immediately sought out the sheriff. I demanded that they arrest that old man. Soon after, the sheriff called me. He said they had apprehended the old man. I went to the police station. However, after finishing my statement, I noticed a wanted poster on the wall. When I saw the name Freddy, I froze in shock. This Freddy wasn't the man I shot that night. I took the poster to the sheriff, demanding an explanation, but he insisted this was the man I had killed. Before I could discover the truth, the sheriff kicked me out of the police station, but I knew for certain that my memory was not failing me. That night, I resolved to return to the station to find out for sure. Just then, I saw the sheriff and his men stuffing the old man into a vehicle, yet the sheriff told me they had already sent him to prison. I immediately got in my car and followed them. They drove to a secluded spot near the railroad tracks. They injected the old man with a sedative, then they laid him on the tracks. They made everything look like a drunken accident. I was utterly stunned. If I hadn't killed Freddy, why were they framing me? And why did they need to eliminate Freddy's father? My mind was in chaos. Just then, the sound of an approaching train echoed in the distance. I hesitated briefly, then made my decision. I had to know the truth, so I sprinted forward to save the old man lying on the tracks.